I think you're meant for the spotlight. I'm just saying, I think you're meant for the spotlight because you're the star and because the sun is shining, like, blinding me right now. But, like, you are meant, the Empress, you're meant to be seen in this life. I think that you're somebody that you have a lot to offer this world. And I think it could have always been something that you never necessarily thought you would be doing. But I think you're walking away from any ideas of what you thought you were supposed to be doing. And you're almost like expanding the lens on like the possibilities for you. So especially like with this world we're living in today, like social media is such a big thing where I think that you could be feeling drawn towards social media. The Ace of Wands. I feel like you're being drawn to take steps towards creating something for yourself. Maybe you want to be like a social media influencer or whatever it is. Like it just feels like, or I'm hearing like a singer too, or maybe you like acting. It's like just something where you're meant to be like seen, because I feel like you're a lot more gifted than you give yourself credit for. The Ten of Cups, like this, I feel like this spotlight is going to allow you, because of how gifted you are, is going to allow you to actually receive abundance from this, receive your wish fulfillments from this, like receive your financial abundance from this. And it's not because it's because you're gifted, and it's because 1, 2, 3, it's because you're kind of like walking away from any idea that like you're deserving of settling for like a career that doesn't provide you fulfillment. So I think that you're looking towards something that will bring you fulfillment. And I think that you're kind of limiting the way that you think you could. Maybe you're thinking like what you're wanting to pursue isn't going to be that great financially for you. But don't limit yourself, because your gifts, who you are as a person, how you speak, how you act, like whatever it is, like it's going to be really noticed, because I think that you have a very rare energy, very unique energy, and it's meant to be seen. Like that's literally, it's meant, you're not feeling called towards this for no reason. You're meant to be seen, and it's going to allow you to literally, like you're going to receive more than you think. And I think that that's a mindset you might be being called to like look at, is like, why am I thinking, you know, there's so many people who are on social media who are financially well, or there's so many people who are actors who are literally famous, and like I think this is a different kind of fame, because I've been seeing like messages about people saying like the new celebrities are like people who are actually doing like, you know, work, you know what I mean, like actually being real. There's a lot of narcissistic celebrities, there's a lot of narcissistic famous people, but it just feels like there's a whole new like wave of people that deserve to be seen because they're authentic and because they're spreading, you know, this energy that is like almost healing. And I think that the Hangman, I think that you're aware that you are gifted, and I think that you're waiting for yourself to give yourself permission to go after it, or to begin this, or to just see this as a possibility, because it is. The Nine of Wands, like I feel like you're kind of seeing beyond the limitation, but it feels like there's still some blockages in your energy that's preventing you from seeing the full freaking spectrum, the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords. You literally like, I just feel like you're going to receive so much more from this than you think. Like, it's giving like, if you create a social media, you might blow up, you know what I mean? But like, because of your authenticity. It's not because you're going to be doing anything that, do you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people on here that can do all these things, but it's just like your authenticity is what's going to like catch people's eye. You know, when I see someone authentic, that's what I'm drawn to. When I see someone who's just being themselves, that's what I'm drawn to. That's what people are drawn to, because it's relatable, because it makes them see you just as like another human being like them. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously everyone's a human being, but it's like when you actually embrace your authentic self, like it just feels more relatable. And like that's the kind of person that you're gonna be. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the kind of person you're gonna be. And I feel like the Two of Pentacles, I feel like you're stuck between two worlds, stuck between two ideas of like what you want. But like, this is what's going to bring in your abundance. I'm telling you, like, believe in yourself, believe in your ability to make these things happen. It's literally is in your belief, because the second you actually like detach from any idea that like that's too hard. It'll take too much work. When you finally shift into the mindset of like, no, this is possible, I'm gonna do it, your mind like goes in like overdrive, and it's just like, I'm gonna do it no matter what. And then you actually get the motivation, and then you keep doing it and showing up consistently, and you're gonna see it happening because you believed it. It literally is your belief. Because if there's a belief that you're not worth the freaking world, then that's going to like what kind of drives you into like not necessarily pursuing it in the way you want, because you're not fully believing. So it does take belief for these things to happen, and don't limit yourself. You know, like there could be other limitations too. Like, you know, I know there in my town that I live in, it's like literally like 1,000 people. I live in a small ass town. There was a girl that grew up here, and she's now, I don't remember her name, but she was in like a really big movie recently. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's like that she could have limited herself and be like, I'm from this, you know, little tiny country town, but she made it big. You know what I mean? Like, it's, don't limit yourself. Anybody can receive recognition, and it's gonna be because of your authenticity. That's all I'm gonna say, is like your authenticity is your key to unlocking this recognition. So believe in yourself. I believe in you, and just do not limit yourself. Anything is possible.